Welcome back to the show. I've got Eric Minishred joining us from Craniologie, located one street over from Bridge Street on Wall Street in Vail Village.
Hey!
Have you been there? Or you've been up on the hill a bunch?
Oh man, you know, I snowboard pretty much every day, but then I work every day too, so you know, I do a little bit of both.
You look like you've been out in the sun.
It is spring break weather right now. I got a little bit of the goggle tan. I take some pride in that. That's actually my favorite part about snowboarding is the goggle tan.
Do you put this sunscreen down low and let it go up above? I mean, yeah, you have a plan. I know you do. You won't admit it, but you have a plan. I know you do.
Well, it depends on the lenses I'm wearing, so I get the sun reflection down on the face.
So we have a couple goggles, a couple helmets.
Yep.
This is a big time of the year for spring, warm weather coming out there.
Mm-hmm.
Ventilation is a big part of what you want to have in a good helmet, and you brought this Pret in because you said this was heavily ventilated. Tell us about
Heavily
this helmet.
ventilated. So this is a brand new helmet from Pret this year. It's called the Circ X, and it has a really unique vent structure up top, and it's sort of been made to suck air into the helmet. So it really allows for not only top venting, but also the vents on the front and back sort of work like an exhaust system. So air is brought into the front vents, circulates through the helmet, and can exhaust out the back. So even on a cold powder day, if you're skiing hard, you can close up the top vents and ensure you're at least getting circular airflow so you're not overheating.
Oh, that's fascinating to see that.
Yeah, just the way the vents are sort of angled in two different directions.
Does it work better the faster you go?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, good.
You got to go
Just
fast.
making sure on that. Obviously, has the closure, the halo closure, so you can get it nice and snug around your head too, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right, then the Mod 5 from Oakley. I'm liking the look of this helmet. This has got a great look to it, though, the Mod 5.
It's sort of got a fighter pilot
totally
sort of
does.
design. Like these,
I want to call you Iceman. You can call me Maverick.
Maverick. No one's goose here. Yeah, the vents on the back really have that sort of jet engine look to them. And again, similar to the Pret, it's built where it's going to suck air in through the front under the brim here, circulate it through the helmet, exhaust out the back. Also has open closable vents. Awesome magnetic chin strap on both of these helmets.
Great looking helmets. And then what would you recommend? Goggles for today, just goggles in general? What did you bring in?
So first one kind of gives you the ability to change lenses. So it's the Anon M2 magnetic lens change system. You just sort of twist the frame. Goggle frames are just a soft injected plastic. So even if it's not an easy system like this and you're changing a lens, don't ever be afraid to just torque the thing.
Have you ride in this one? I'm sure you do.
I do.
Do you change your lenses out when you're up on the hill?
Generally, I have 2 or 3 in my pocket, and I'll kind of flip depending on the conditions.
And don't you think that this is probably one of the easiest changes that's out there with these magnetic? I mean, it's slick.
Unequivocally the easiest.
Yeah.
It's not even one of the easiest. There is nobody that even touches it.
That's fascinating.
And there's a place for a magnetic face mask down here. So in the cold weather,
about as slick as you can get. That'd be a great lens for later on today. That super bright light lens.
That's going to give you this goggle tan.
Get that goggle tan like the Minishred. And then the Zeal. Tell us about that one.
Zeal, awesome brand, based out of Boulder, Colorado. Really unique strap details. But what's really great about them, all of the goggles that we have from them are polarized. So that means they block off the most UV out there. And during these sunny spring days, that's the thing that's really going to damage your eyes. So not only polarized, also an automatic lens, so it is going to change depending on how much UV ray is hitting it.
Are there a lot of polarized lenses? A lot of people make polarized, or not so
anymore.
much? I haven't heard much about that.
Not anymore. It was sort of an older school technology, but Zeal is really focused in on it, and you know, they're owned by Maui Jim, so some of the best in sunglasses.
We have a little bit of time left. What would you recommend if people don't want to have the goggle tan like the Minishred? What would you recommend?
This incredible Mons Royale face mask. This thing is made of merino wool, so it's incredibly soft. It doesn't really get stinky. On the coldest days, it's going to help keep your face from getting frozen. On the sunniest days, it'll help stop the goggle tan. My favorite feature, we got one logo on this side. If that freezes up on a snowy day, you just flip the thing over. You got a nice dry side with a new logo on it. You always make sure you're blasting that Mons Royale.
Hours of the shop?
8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Plenty of time for you guys to come in before shredding or after that cocktail.
Sounds good, bud. Good to see you.
Rock on, Mark.
Rock on, buddy. Good to see you. We'll come right back with the show. We got First Chair with Ken. We got Weather with Ashley, and more Good Morning Vail.